I worked in a multilingual corporate office where we handled communications with clients across Europe. Our new manager, Mr. Henderson, had just implemented a translation excellence initiative that required every outgoing message to use only the most literal translations possible. No idioms, no cultural adaptations, just word-for-word accuracy. The following week, Henderson called an emergency meeting. "I've noticed some of you are still using idiomatic expressions in your translations," he announced, pointing to a whiteboard covered in his new 3-step translation verification process. Every email now needed to pass through 3 different people for approval before sending. Team members exchanged glances of mounting frustration as Henderson explained that our company's reputation was at stake. That's when I decided to help Henderson see the light. I began following his rules to the letter. When translating break a legs for a German client, I sent Bien Brecken instead of the customary Viel Erfolg. For piece of cake, I provided Stuck von Kuchen. Henderson praised my dedication to accuracies during his weekly review, completely missing how my perfectly compliant translations were making our communications sound like they'd been written by a malfunctioning robot. The inevitable happened. A German client called, confused why we were suggesting they physically break their leg before presentations. Another asked if we were implying their projects were dessert. Henderson had to spend hours explaining the translation difficulties to upset clients. The following Monday, he announced a return to natural language policy without mentioning his previous rules. I just nodded along, thinking about how perfectly his system had worked, once everyone followed it exactly.